Ayan, good morning everyone! Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Alright, at our topic for today is, mayroon nagtanong nito kahapon eh. There was a request about a trading journal, kaso hindi ko po napaghandaan. Merong Christmas party na pinuntahan kagabi, so hindi ako nakapaghanda ng topic talaga. Right, we're gonna be talking about when to take profits because meron ding tanong sa akin kahapon. Apparently wasn't clear sa lessons natin before. So I'm gonna make a topic specifically about when to take profits sa stocks. If your stocks are already winning, right? When do you take profit? When is the best time to sell? Right? So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. And if you're just watching the replay of the video, please move forward to around 25 minutes because that is when we will be starting our discussion. First up kasi, I'm gonna read the greetings, mga requests and comments ng mga tao with our topic and ano gusto nyo pag-usapan natin. We're gonna be talking about that first, and then at 8:40 in the morning, we're gonna be starting the discussion. And then after that, pag-usapan natin yung mga charting and my picks for today. The market, PSEI, has been retracing. So far, it's expected naman yung retracement. So that's healthy for PSEI. Pag nagre-retrace si PSEI, I'm happy with that. It means that the market is healthy. It means na napredict po natin yung market when whatever happens. So far, so good. Okay naman yung predictions natin sa stock market, right? Sa PSEI, closed at 7,535, right? Negative 1.25 tayo kahapon, but that's okay, right? Natural naman sa market yan. It's healthy, and we have to expect that always. Hindi naman all the time lumilipad ang stocks natin. So again, we're gonna be talking about when to take profits in stocks, but before that, we'll go to the greetings. Right. Good morning, everyone, and to my daughter Laika. Good morning, Laika. And Hops, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Kudos to you and your advocacy. Please continue helping the Filipinos improve their financial understanding. Thank you so much. Happy to help, Hops. Joe Ligares, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Ella Montifalco, good morning. Ina Arellano, good morning po, Sir Lloyd and Laika. M. Seno, good morning po. Actually, is in my pick for today, right? By about time, hinog na si Or. I think this is already good for position trading kasi ang recommendation ko dati kay Or is just for magbodega lang. And right now, hinog na siya. So I think it's about time to position on it, right? So those are my picks for today. ISM, and then sa comments, ISM or PA, VUL, and Tech. Yeah, yun yung mga recommendations ko for today. I only have 5 kasi medyo pangit ang market at bumababa si market. So we're waiting for bounces naman sa mga positions. But so far so good naman. Those are my picks for today. Konti lang. So mas madali lang magpili. O nga pala guys, si ABG. We talked about ABG. Was that 3 days ago? 2 days ago? Nagsiling kahapon and then went down to 35%, but still it was a win. Good job sa mga pumasok. Hopefully nakapasok kayo. Nahuli na naman natin sa recommendations, right? So yeah, that's the power of technicals. You can see, makikita mo po itong mga positions na ito, right? These are the technical analysis that I'm teaching you. I always discuss bakit ko pinili ang mga ito. And then, yun nga lang, hindi ko minsan mahuli, right? Kasi marami talagang positions. It's just na swertihan lang tayo nito, right? STI, sunarte tayo kay STI, ABG, sunarte tayo kay ABG. Other positions then po, umaakyat sila, GFC umaakyat. So you have to pick, and then that is where luck comes in. Swerte na if yun yung pinasukan natin ang lilipad. This time si ABG ang lumipad kahapon ng malakas. So good job sa mga pumasok kay ABG. Congratulations, enjoy your earnings. And yun. Jose Tamundong. Jose Tamundong. That was weird. Jose Tamundong. Morning, Sir Lloyd. APX, PX, PXP po. Ang dami mong X Right? Si X na lang ang kulang dito. APX, PX, and PXP. Alright, I'll write these down. Kamustahin natin yung mga yan. Alright, Hops, sir. Any inside info sa postponement of ISM on 31 of January? As of the moment, wala Alright, wala akong information bakit na-postpone But one thing I can assure you is that hindi po madali ang backdoor, hindi po madali ang these kinds of changes. These cannot be rushed. Yan. So, yan. If there are any delays anyways, isang buwan lang naman ang delays. That's okay still, right? Mahirap po pumasok sa PSE, right? Especially, kaya nga backdoor ang ginawa nila kasi mas mabilis. Ang IPO, pinakamahirap. And, yun, let me just write this down. This is disturbing. Right, yung tubig ko nagbabasa right? Yun, it's not easy to do backdoor, right? So we can let's give them room to adjust. And but so far so good. Wala namang clear na what do you call this? Bad news right? So it means na we have more time para magbodega, right? I'm recommending ISM actually today kasi nag-green siya kahapon. That's the higher low we were waiting for. And ayan na, right? So ISM baka bumaba ulit because of the delay because sadly maraming Pinoy na hindi makapaghintay, right? They really want to earn fast the stock market, but again, I really wanna erase uh that that notion of the stock market. It's really about upuan, right? Just sit on your stock, right? Wait for the right opportunity to get in. If it goes down, then you have the option to average down, especially sa mga long term po niyo. Long term po ito, right? Long term, that's the keyword right there. Long term. Hindi po long term 2 buwan, 3 buwan. No, it's not like that. Kevin Wu, good morning. Sir, AEV po. Si AEV, right? I'll write down AEV. Kahapon nirecord ko si AEV kaso bumaba But yeah, it's still holding the support. Tinanggal ko lang ngayon kasi I always wait for the confirmation bounce before I recommend it. So hindi ko muna siya ni-recommend ulit today, right? Anyways, the support is holding naman. Good morning, sir. This is from Roger Aguilar. Sir, EW, Nickel, CHIB, Shell, PH, right? All right, these down. Daanan natin yan mamaya. Right, Argel Mendoza. Good aim, Sir Lloyd and Laika. ISM po. Excuse me muna. ISM po, right? ISM is in my picks for today, right? Pag-usapan natin yung chart ni ISM mamaya. Dave, guwapo daddies. Anyo nga sayo, Sir Lloyd. Anyo nga sayo. Anyo nga sayo, Sir Lloyd lang. Walang sayo. Nalilito ako Sir Lloyd and Laika, and to my wife, Flory. Ayan. Dave's wife, Flory. Everyone watching from South Korea, good morning po sa inyo. Teki, P, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Waiting for your book po. Right, still writing it. Right, ang hirap gumawa ng libro. Kaya ginawa ko is talaga seminar instead of video. Instead of a book. But yeah, hopefully soon, by next year, sure na lalabas yan. Hops, okay na po ba? Bottom pick si CHIB at Maxis. Let's check out CHIB and Maxis. Yan si Maxis. Hindi ko nakamusta si Max na chart ngayon na. Jose Tamondong, good morning. Jonar Aguilar, good morning. Richard Gallianero, good morning, Sir Lloyd and family. Pacifica, sir. Right, Pacifica is in my pick for today. PA, nasa lista si PA. So, we'll talk about the chart later on. RJ Abracosa, good morning, Sir Lloyd. IRC and MRC, please. I'll write this down. Si MRC, dahan-dahan pero sure yung akyat So, ang hirap hulihin sa mga hindi nakapasok sa baba. Right, we'll check the chart of MRC today. Right, baba ko lang yung microphone, natatakpan mukha ko Right. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Amunet Lagman. Ayan, good morning sa lahat. Happy Friday. O nga, Friday ngayon. Profit taking day usually, but nag-profit taking na 2 days ago pa. Right? So yeah, maybe mag-bounce today. We don't really know for sure. Ronilo Tempo Rosa. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Pasuyo po ng AEV. Salamat po. Ayan, nasulat na natin si AEV. Roland Hamela. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. STR, APX, ECP, and TBGI po. Si TBGI is really poised to do well. Ang hirap lang hulihin ngayon but we'll check out TBGI. Casel, John Visay, good morning, Sir Lloyd. RRHI po and SCC. Right, I'll write this down. Nag-sell na po ako ng MBT kahapon. Good job, especially that the market is doing a pullback. So, yun yung sinasabi ko. If you see a weakness, ibenta nyo po yung blue chips ninyo. Ayan, and we did discuss about MBT yesterday. I did tell you na ibenta nyo muna kalahati and yun, pumupula. Right now, kalahati lang ibenta nyo because we don't really know if it's gonna continue the uptrend. MBT is on a very strong uptrend. Right? Charito Santos, what about ABG? We'll talk about ABG. RRHI and SCC is written down na for Casel. Right? Maxine Del Rosario, good morning, sir. Bloom po. Let's check out Bloom in a bit. Bloom. Ay, wins ba doon? May buntag, Sir Lloyd. Basin makahimo ka og video tutorial, sir, about trading strategy sa breakout from 52-week high with good volume. Apid pud ang trading strategy sa breakdown from 52-week low. Actually, ganito yan let's talk about that for a bit, right? Anyways, we have time. I don't like breakouts on 52-week highs kasi nasa taas po yan, and usually pag nag-52-week high yan, yung RSI nasa taas na. So that's not good for position trading, and I'm a position trader. If you are a momentum trader, you can use the breakout, diba? So, but I don't usually do momentum trading kasi delikado po ang momentum trading. You have to be able to watch the market full time if you do that, right? So yeah, if ever you want to do momentum trading at breakouts at 52-week highs, then you have to make sure you apply an intraday trading strategy for that, right? And if ever magbo-bottom pick ka naman for 52-week low na nagbe-breakdown, wait for the bounce and make sure wag mong gagawin yan always. Only put around 10% of your stocks, of your positions, on bottom picks. Delikado on bottom picks kasi you're working against a downtrend. Hindi mo alam na aakyat ka agad yan. And just do test buys. Huwag po mag-all in sa bottom picks. Okay? Alright, so that is the strategy for 52-week high and 52-week low trading. Alright, I don't recommend that. Napakadelikado po ng mga trading na ganyan. Alright, wins ba doon? Alright, so at least na-summarize ko lang. We don't really have to talk much about it because I don't want to encourage that strategy, especially sa mga newbies. Right, Aran Q, good morning Sir Lloyd. Pabati ko po sa anak ko, si Aaron. Right, Aaron sa Pinas. Right, Aaron, good morning from your dad and me. Raymond Arano, good morning Sir Lloyd. Tanong ko lang po kung madali lang po ba mag-transfer ng fund from 2Trade Asia pupunta sa bank account ko, and ilang days po. Usually 3 days po yan. Right, but you can check, you can send. Ito kung gandaan sa 2Trade Asia. That's why I'm recommending them. They have one of the best customer supports. Customer support nila, hindi email. Ang customer support nila is through chat. During office hours, you can chat their Facebook page. Look for 2Trade Asia sa Facebook and send a message. Ang bilis po nila sumagot, right? You can ask there if you have any questions about sa pag-transfer mo. Usually 3 days. Ask about that. And if ever there are delays, you can ask them again, right? Christian Velasco, good morning coach, watching from Canada. Uy, mga kapatid nating OFWs sa Canada. Good morning po sa inyo, especially to Christian Velasco. Asa na yun? Bumaba bigla yung comments sa. Right, yan. Anthony Limson, Sir, saan magme-message for online seminar on December 29 in Lepanto? Thanks, God bless. Send me a message, right? Hindi ko pa nasasagot yung mga messages kagabi at kanina umaga kasi I was really busy last night, and kanina umaga, usually gumigising ako, diretso ako nag-aaral eh. Right? So, usually after na ng daily grind ko nasasagot ang mga questions niyo. So, I'm gonna be answering your questions in a bit. Send me a message sa Facebook ko, pwede personal Facebook ko if you can find it, or Financial Freedom 101. Right? You know naman, I do my best to answer everyone. Lumalaki po ang mga nire-replyan ko araw-araw, kaya nahihirapan po ako mag-trade. I don't want to consider getting a, what they call this, a social media manager, taga-reply ng mga messages. Kasi I want to really help everyone personally. So, as much as possible, I do my best. Pero, pasensya na if hindi ko nasasagot kaagad lahat kasi ang dami na po nagme-message na newbies, right? I'm doing my best I can to answer everyone. Tyron Javier, good morning, Sir Lloyd. SM, FEN, ISM, Vulcan, MRC, SM, FEN, ISM, Vulcan, MRC. I'll write these down. Alright, bahala na. Ang dami niyan. Bahala na if na, what I mean is, baka naulit na, right? Like ISM, andyan na. So, isulat ko na lang ulit. Bernano, boss, pwede po mo kabay ng JFC. Medyo mataas na kasi. What about MBT from Winnipeg, Manitoba, right? If you are an, what they call this, if you are an investor, just do test buy. Ang problema kasi ngayon with GFC, it has a very strong rally. Hindi natin alam kung bababa yan, kung mag-aantay kayong bumaba yan. We don't really know. The market is bullish already. Right? So baka magtuloy-tuloy. So what I want you to do, especially for investor entries, just buy right now, pero wag nyo po i-all in just in case it goes down, and then wait for the bounce if ever it goes down. Just wait for the bounce and then you just buy more that way. Mag-average naman yung purchase mo. So, you're still at a good position once you do that. Ang problema kasi pag iintayin yun sa baba, baka hindi kayo makapasok because we're on a bullish market already. So, yan. That's what I strongly recommend, especially for MBT and JFC, which are for investor stocks. So, I am thinking you're gonna be an investor, so you have to you can do that strategy. Adelaida Balaag, a blessed Friday to you, sir, and your family. To you too, Adelaida. Good morning. Roy Anthony Castillo. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Watching Daily Grind after the office. Uy, baka mapagalitan kayo dyan, ah. Good morning. But if ever ikaw naman ang boss, ay okay lang. Walang magagalit sa'yo. El Razo, good day Sir Lloyd and to your family. Insights po about FGen, please. Or FGen, lumipad kahapon. We did talk about FGen. Nasakyan nyo lang po yung uptrend line. And then there it is. Lumipad si FGen kahapon. We'll talk more about FGen in a while. Christian Tuazon Mikwa, good morning Sir Lloyd. ISM candle kahapon is a good sign to mag-green na po lalo today. Yes, that's why ISM is in my picks for today. Sa mga hindi pa nakapasok, this is your entry point for ISM. But please, wag nyo lang po mag-all in. Never go all in on stocks, right? I will teach you about that. Especially sa seminar. That's one of the core that I teach. Do not go all in, right? So please join the seminar. If someone hindi pa naka-join the seminar ko, tell you guys your ports are gonna be very healthy. Take advantage of the bullish market, right? You can check out the testimonials ng mga students ko. Andyan po sa Financial Freedom 101 page ko sa Facebook. Go to the ratings. Andun po ang sinasabi ng mga students. So you can check it out para malaman nyo po na sulit po ang workshop, right? It will help you a lot in your trading if you plan to become a trader, right? The seminar is called From an Investor to a Trader. Everything you need to know to become a good trader, right? Execution most especially, and then technical analysis also. Yan, ituturo ko po sa inyo para you can already take advantage of the bullish market when it comes. Hindi po yung nangangapa pa kayo bullish na ang market pero hindi nyo pa alam anong ginagawa ninyo, nagpa-practice pa kayo. Sayang naman yung pera at panahon, right? Minsan, for this year, remember, this year, halos isang taon, downtrend ang market. So, it was very hard, right? So, right now, bullish na. So, minsan lang ito, right? Huwag nyo sasayangin. Take advantage of it already. Cut that learning curve. Good day, Sir Lloyd, and to your family. Insight po, FGen, please. Thanks po sa link na binigay mo yesterday. I watched it na. Galing. Alright, El Razo. Alright, you're welcome. Christian Tuazon Mikwa. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. ISM candle kahapon is a good sign. Ay, nabasa ko na pala ito. Alright, Brilliant Encore. Good morning, Sir Lloyd, and everyone. ABG, Vulcan, or STI, please. Alright, si ABG. Pataas na po yan. Alright, Vulcan or nasa list ko yan. Very good picks. Alright, STI. Si STI lang, hindi ko nakakamusta. So, STI. Yan, si STI. Senems. Good morning, Coach. Tugs, please. Thank you. Yan, si Tugs, inintay ko lang yung bounce before ko i-recommend ulit. Kay Tugs, nagsusupport na si Tugs as we just need the bounce for confirmation. We'll talk more about that in a bit. Alright, Chris 18, good morning, Mentor. Lloyd and Laika. Mentor, if ever may 50k budget for trade, mas okay din pa ba ng trenching or all in? Always do trenching. Never go all in, Chris 18, right? Yan. And then, yan. Brilliant Encore, pasama po ng si Ma. Right? Mataas na ni Ma. Hirap na yung position dyan. But let's check it out. Brilliant Encore. Raymond Arano, good. Ano po kaya ang effect ng disclosure na nilabas kahapon ni MRC sa stocks niya ngayong araw? That I wasn't able to check. Ano ni MRC? Ano yung disclosure ni MRC? Let me open Edge if I can. Right, while reading your comments. Sir, FNI po from Blaze Fernandez. FNI. Alright, from Blaze Fernandez. Right, I'll write that down. Estela Sanchez, gandang umaga. Bull and Bear, good day, Coach. Good day din. Let's open MRC. Ayaw mag-load ng MRC. Michael Angelo, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. My daughter is learning to trade at a young age. That's very good. Start them young. Diba? Pero wag po trading kaagad ituturo nyo. Investing lang muna. Thank you po sa tulong nyo. Good morning sa wife ko, si Telma, and daughter Lian from your loving husband and dad, Michael Angelo. Alright. Yosh, CH, sir, pacheck po ng Maxes. Nagkaka-volume niya. Yeah. Let's check out Maxes, right? Hindi ko napansin yan. Alright. Sorry guys, hindi naglo-load ang edge.pse ko. I don't know why. Let's check out Maxes. May volume na. Alright, lumiliit na yung volume for the selling, right? I'll share my screen right now. So yeah, there's good volume, and then look at this. The selling volume, ang paliit ang price, but the selling volume is going down, right? That means that the selling pressure is nawawala na. Kaso nga lang, hindi ko ito ni-recommend ngayon. Bakit? It's because, sabi ko sa inyo, the past few days, I've been waiting for this to really break the downtrend. Pag na-break na yung downtrend niya, that is when I am gonna be recommending Maxes. So right now, nagsa-sideways naman siya. Let's just wait for the bounce if you wanna be aggressive, right? The volume of selling is already down. Yun, ano ba yung gusto ko sabihin? Yeah, let's just wait for it to bounce. Para matest nyo po yung support, but I strongly recommend for this to do a breakout on that downtrend para ma-confirm natin na tapos na yung downtrend niya. So, Maxes, right? Yeah, so ayun, yun yung iniisip ko. Right. Let me open this one right here. Meron akong ano dito. So, open your, if you can do screenshot, pwede nyo po i-screenshot ito sa mga walang copy nito. This is called the price and volume relationship. What we're seeing in Max right now is decreasing your price and then decreasing din ang volume. This is the price column. This is the volume column. Decreasing price, decreasing volume. That means it's bullish. The selling pressure is weakening. That is what we are seeing right now dito kay Maxis. Pababa yung presyo but the selling volume is lesser na, nawawala na. So that's bullish right there. We're expecting for it to bounce today. Pag nag-bounce yan, that will be your entry point. But yan, then again, I really want to recommend na mag-ano muna ito, na mag-breakout sa downtrend yan before I wanna recommend this one right here. Pero meron na tayong ano dito, divergence eh. Divergence right here, pababa ang presyo but RSI is going up. So right there. So this is a very much better bottom kay Maxis compared to this one right here. Right? So Maxis. And so let me go full screen again. Let me read your comments. Asan na ako? Yun. Angelo Rubia, good morning Sir Lloyd. Question, kapag po may isang stock the first time na encounter and may di familiar setup, ano step-by-step process ng dissecting po? Number one really is fundamentals. Check out the fundamentals right away of a stock, right? So, fundamentals ng stock ang titignan nyo kaagad. Number one. That's my number one bias. Fundamentals. Number two is yung presyo niya. Check it sa fair value. Pag wala kayong fair value na access or research for that, you can use their par value. That's okay also. You can use their par value. Kung mura pa siya sa par value niya, that means the stock is still cheap, underpriced pa yan. So that's a good thing to consider. Then number 3 bias ko is the technicals na, right? So pag maganda yung technical analysis and then the other 2 biases are checked, then most probably panalo yung trades ninyo dyan. Again, fundamentals, then presyo, and then what they call this, technical analysis, right? Pag maganda yung technical analysis, pa-uptrend na, and then maganda naman lahat, then why not get in that stock? So those are my 3 biases. Lately, I've been including a 4th bias. Is you have to consider the market sentiments. Then, if bullish yung market, yan, usually technical analysis nagiging tama, right? But if ever bearish ang market, ang hirap sagutin, right? Antayin niyo po yung uptrend pag bearish yung market. So, that's what you need to consider. Also, Mark Lester, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning sa lahat din ng TBC, the Billionaires Club. And to my wife, Ems Gardose, also sir, nag-PM ako sa iyo Discord about journal. Yes, I checked it out. Kaso nga lang, hindi ko po napagandaan, so I'm not gonna show it today. Right, I'm gonna study it over the weekend para i-show ko po to everyone. Good morning sir, ISM, IMI, and ATN. IMI and ATN, kamustahin natin. Right, hindi ko na kamusta si IMI and ATN eh. Right, Dana Angelo, good morning Sir Lloyd. Happy Friday po sa inyo. Sir, laki ng Dow Jones, down on Dow Jones yesterday. Negative 500, lakod, PSEI again. O nga eh, the techs were hit yesterday kasi yung nangyari about Huawei sa Canada. Right, so natamaan na naman ang mga tech. Dow Jones, bumagsak na naman. So maybe hindi gagalaw si PSEI today. Maybe it's gonna do a deeper pullback. But yes, we are at 7.5 level, so we are expecting a bounce anytime soon. But it's Friday, so it's really hard to predict the market today. Right? Hindi ko pa alam kung magbabounce ang market or aakyat. But don't worry guys, you really have to be, ang kinatatakutan nyo lang dito talaga is for your blue chips, di ba? But anyways, dapat nakapagbenta na kayo if umaangkyat yung blue chips nyo. If you see the weakness, just sell. Alright? Sell half of it at least. Roy Antonin Castillo, sir, your short insight sa IDC, TUGS, and Funda. Right, IDC and TUGS, the fundamentals nila are very good. Right, no problem with the fundamentals of IDC and TUGS. These are good companies. We'll check out the technical analysis later. Si TUGS, nagsusupport yan. Antayin lang natin yung bounce. Si IDC, hindi ko pa nakikita. Right, just to make sure. Si TUGS, right, ito si TUGS. Yan, nagsusupport na si TUGS. This is the support we are expecting. Right here, horizontal support niya, and then there's that bounce. Right, so just wait for the bounce. If it bounces, then it will be confirming the support number 1. We have a secondary support right here at this area. So let's wait for the bounce of TUGS, and then pag nag-bounce yan, that will be our confirmation of support for TUGS. Right. Anyways, pababa naman yung presyo, and then pababa naman yung volume niya, so that's good. right? Nawawala na yung selling pressure. So, that's okay for TUGS. Nasa na ako? Let's go to full screen again. Aurora, thank you for daily service, sir. God bless you more. Thank you so much. I'm happy to help. Right, Aurora Tondino Montero, good morning, sir. Naipit na po ako sa nickel and CPG. Cut loss na po ba ako? CPG's fundamentals is getting better and napakaganda po ng support na yan. Right, so I don't recommend cutting loss kay CPG anymore. Dapat kasi if you were planning to cut loss, naghanap kayo sa support 1. If you tell me na ipit ka, it's not wise to cut loss on an ipit stock if ever the company is doing well. CPG has been doing well lately. Gumaganda ang numbers na. Third quarter plus 84%. Right? And ang ganda ng mga projects na. Second quarter plus 24%. These are very significant numbers compared to their last year performances na which is -3, -19, -10. They're doing much better this year. Right? And si Manny Pacquiao daw, sabi ng insider ko, is papasok sa CPG. That's gonna attract many investors, foreign investors, the most. So yeah, that wasn't verified, but technical analysis wise, maganda naman yung price action ni CPG. So I don't recommend cutting your losses now, especially in a company that's doing well already. So yeah. Next is right here, that's the chart, and maganda naman yung numbers ni CPG. Right, sorry hindi ko na share kanina. Si nickel naman, tingnan natin si nickel, right? I'm just gonna check with these guys. With Aurora muna kasi importante yung question niya. Hirap magtagalog. Right? Anyways, nickel, so far so good. Maganda naman yung trend ni nickel, so I don't recommend cutting losses kay nickel. I'm not sure kung saan po kayo naipit banda. Maybe at this support right here, and it has already reached your purchase area naman, most probably. So I think that's okay for nickel. Hindi nyo na kailangan kung dito kayo kung ito yung support mo before, if you tell me you're ipit, so most probably ito yung support mo. Hindi ka na ipit pag ganyan. So, most probably dito. So far, so good. Maganda naman yung trend ni nickel. So, wag mo muna ibenta. Right? You can sell. Meron akong video about what to do if ipit ka sa isang stock. Right? Please review that video. Search for it in the Daily Grind na playlist. Meron dyan at doon sa lesson na playlist. So, trading lessons for my playlist sa YouTube ko. Hanapin niyo po yung what to do if I wasn't able to cut my losses. That's a very good lesson for you, Aurora. Alright, TJ Vlogs, good morning Sir Lloyd, good morning then. 8:45 na pala, ang bilis ng oras Right, we have to start the discussion now. I'm gonna stop with Armel Gutierrez, good morning. John Paul Antolin, good morning. Thank you so much, Jerwin, for subscribing. Sa mga hindi pa po nakapag-subscribe sa channel ko, please subscribe to my channel. Also, please share the video. Paki-share po yung video sa walls ninyo and to your trading groups para malaman po ng mga friends ninyo what stock market is. This will spark their curiosity when it comes to investing, right? Makonsider nila ang stock market hindi po sa organico or sa mga networking dyan. Right? Sa stock market lang nila ilagay kung gusto talaga nila mag-invest. Right, also to your trading groups, para sa mga newbies, they will know about this program. Yan. So we'll talk about the when to take profits. So, tamang-tama ang topic, sir. I was thinking of selling my SMPH last Monday. Naka-reach na ng 17% na gain, but I read somewhere na dapat 20 to 25%. So, I waited ngayon. 13% na lang. Sayang naman. Alright, so, very good. This topic is very good for you, Bernardo. Alright, so, before we start, I want to thank our sponsor, 2Trade Asia. Alright, check them out, 2Trade Asia at 2tradeasia.com. They've been very generous in our program in educating more Filipinos about financial literacy. And then they're supporting the daily grind also. Check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. If you're looking for a good broker, mabilis, reliable, and most especially for those who are on the go, laging lumalabas, and you need to trade even if you're outside the house, 2Trade Asia is the is the broker for you. Check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. And if mag-join kayo sa seminar ko this December 29, you can open an account for as low as 5,000 pesos and you can go directly to them. May seminars din sila over the weekends. You can open 5,000 with them kasi usually 25 po yung opening nila, but with their promo right now makaka-open po kayo with as low as 5,000 pesos, right? So that's a very good advantage. Seminars December 29, I'm gonna be there in Manila. Send me a message if you wanna join. Tonight and tomorrow, this is the weekend seminar. It's online. Sa mga hindi naman makaka-join sa mga location, what they call this, mga seminars ko, send me a message. 8 p.m. tonight and tomorrow. December 16, dyan po tayo sa Butuan. That's a Sunday, 1 to 6 p.m. Send me a message if you wanna join that. Right. So, when to take profits? Pag-usapan natin, when do you take profits? Alright. I'll start with risk to reward ratio. Reward is your win, 'di ba? So, let's say your stock is already winning, 'di ba? So, yun yung main natin topic. Your stock is already winning. Let me open Paint. Paint. Right, and then let me share my screen right now. Right. So, ayan. So, I'll start with a brush, right? Let's say this is your support. Let's say this is your resistance, and let's say this is your cut loss, right? Let's say babaan pa natin. This is your cut loss, right? So those are three important lines in trading. Usually what we do is there's a bounce there, and then it goes up, and then there's that support bounce, and when we get in right here, diba? So why do we get in here? Number one, it just bounced near support, so that's a check. Near support bounce. Number two, we always check our risk. Our risk on this position, ang gusto ko talaga is around 5% yung pinaka-ano ko. 5% is ang pinaka-tolerable ko. Alright? 5% loss. So usually, pag nag-bounce yan, this is already 2% above support, and then this one right here is negative 3% sa support. So overall, negative 5% po ang risk ko. Right? That's my risk. Right there, negative 5%. Right? So that's my tolerable risk. And then, with risk to reward ratio, ang lagi ko pong tinuturo sa inyo. So, for one part na risk, one part of risk, dapat you can win 2 parts of that. Right? So, this is your reward, your win. Right? What does this mean? For every 1 centavo you lose, you have to win 2 centavos considering. Right? So, here, for example, ang pwede ko ikatalo dito is my negative 5% is around negative 10 centavos. Right? Negative centavos. I have to make sure my resistance is more, at least, at the very least, 0.20 cents. Right? That means na, if I risk 10 cents, I should be able to win, not percent, 20 cents. So, my risk to reward ratio now is 1:2, right? That is my entry point for my trade. I do not get in a trade na magwa 1:1 lang. Kung I'm risking 1 centavo, I will only win 1 centavo, right? I don't get in that trade. As much as possible, I will have a 1:2 ratio, right? So now, this is just for entry, right? This is my entry point. Now, what if your stock is already winning, right? Pag nanalo na ang stock mo, right? Your stock is already right here. Uy, nasa resistance na siya. Nahit na yung risk to reward ratio ko. Do I take profits now? Right? That's the question right there. Number one is, if my risk to reward ratio is already hit, pag na-hit na yung risk to reward ratio ko, I will already consider selling half. Right? I will already consider selling half. Pero hindi ko pa po ibebenta. Right? But it's already okay for me to sell it. Pero, ang sell signal ko is if it, what do you call this? If ever I see weakness, doon ka po ibebenta. Right? That's when I will be selling it. Once my risk to reward ratio is hit, I will consider selling it, pero hindi ko po ibebenta. When I see weakness, if I see a resistance talaga na hindi siya makapag-breakout, that is when I'm gonna be selling. Right? If your risk to reward ratio is hit, pero wala ka pa namang weakness nakikita, do not sell it yet kasi baka magtuloy-tuloy. Always wait for this sell signal. Ito yung importante. sell signal. Alright, so for example, may nagtanong kanina, tamang-tama ang topic, Sir Lloyd, I was thinking of selling, this is from Abernano, tamang-tama, Sir Lloyd, ang topic, sir, I was thinking of selling my SMPH last Monday, naka-reach na siya ng 17% na gain, but I read somewhere na dapat 20 to 25%. That's wrong, 20 to 25%. It doesn't really matter how much percentage. What if yung risk ninyo is just 5%, then 10% win is already considered as a good sell point. Right? When you saw na nag 17% si SMPH, let's see. Let's pull out SMPH. Very good example. Gamitin natin yung example ni Abernano. SMPH. Right? I'm gonna remove RSI lang muna and Bollinger Bands para mas klaro tayo. And volume. And I'm gonna go full screen. Ayan. So SMPH right here. I did recommend SMPH here at this support right here. Diba? And then umaakyat na siya. Magkano yung panalo ni SMPH? Price range here to here. That's 18%. Umabot siya ng 19%. So very good entry for SMPH. Very good Abernano. Nag 17%. So most probably dito ka nakapasok when I recommended it. Right? So at this position right here. Let me move this ng konti. At this position right here, our risk is usually 3 to 5% below support. I use this long position na tool for my risk to reward ratio. If dito ka pumasok, right, usually dito 1.25% away from the support. So meaning if I cut loss negative 3%, that is negative 4.25. Negative 4.25 ang risk ko. Negative 4 around that area. So this is my risk. Right? So if ever this is your risk to reward ratio, 1.18. I don't like that. I usually wait for it at 2. Right? So the 2 na risk to reward ratio is right here. So dito pa lang hinug ka na. Right? At 34 pesos hinug ka na. Panalo ka na ng how much percent? 8.54% dyan. That's already 1:2. Negative 4, you're risking 4%, but you're winning 8.5%. That's the risk to reward ratio. At dito pa lang na point, hinug ka na. Pwede ka na mag-take profits. But do not take profits yet because wala ka pa naman nakikitang weakness. Right? When it went up to 18%, right here, and then this green one happened. Look at this right here. Dito na tayo. Dito lalagay ko lang dito to para sa risk to reward ratio na 2. Right? At this point right here, sa tuktok niya, and then you saw the next green na mas lower na. That's a sign of weakness already. This is where you sell half. This is when you sell. Right? It's either na mahit ito and then you see a weakness, you sell. Pero wala namang weakness, so I don't recommend selling it right now. Dito sa taas, when we saw this weakness, the next green is much weaker and the volume is lower. Let me open volume. Right? At this point, malaki pa rin ang volume but mas mababa na yung presyo niya. I will already consider selling half at this point. So at the very least, ang panalo mo sana is around 15%, 'di ba? So at least diyan lang. Diyan ako magbebenta ng half, right? And then just sell half. Right? I have a video about selling half and I also discussed this at the seminar more. If you want a more systematized learning from me, kasi dito sa libre ko mga lessons everyday sa daily grind, talbog-talbog tayo eh. If you want a more systematic lesson, let's go you just join the seminar. I tell you, it's gonna be very good for you guys. If nakikita nyo, the students of mine are very healthy ports. This is because meron ako students na hindi naman lahat maganda ang ports. Meron kasi iba na nag-a-adjust pa or hindi pa na-follow talaga yung system. Right? But anyways, yes. Again, going back to the lesson, where do you take profits? At least 2% risk to reward ratio. At here, you already consider selling pero wala pa namang weakness, so you don't sell it yet and the volume is healthy. The next day, umakyat pa. So no weakness again. Then there it is, no weakness again. And then the next day, eto, you saw the weakness. This is where you sell half. That is where you take profits. Right? This point, pwede ka na magbenta. If you see na mag-weaken siya, you can sell half. But at this point, wala namang weakness, so hindi natin ibebenta. So that's taking profits. Alright? Sell half lang. Alright? I have a video about selling half lang. Why do you just sell half? Right? For newbies, please check that out. Before I before I proceed with our picks and PSEI discussion today. This is the lesson. Do you have any question? Post it on the comments. Tingnan ko po if meron kayong mga question. 100%, 100%. Sir, may way ba para maging automatic ang stop loss kung hindi mo kailangan bantayan? Baka kasi may biglang baba ng presyo tapos hindi ka nakatingin sa market. Sadly, 100% no, we don't have that. Right? Wala tayong automatic sell option sa PSE. Right? It sounds good. Kasi sa foreign market meron ganyan, 'di ba? They call it stop loss. That is automatic cut loss, 'di ba? Stop loss. It sounds good. Right? Maganda 'yan para sa atin personally. But for the market, napakanipis lang po ng market natin, right? The companies are not that big yet compared to foreign markets. So, pag nag-cut loss pag nag-set ng cut loss ang isang tao and more or less parehas ng cut loss lahat ng mga tao, it's around negative 3 to 5% below support. Pag nag-cut loss lahat 'yan, bubulusok ang stock. It's not healthy for PSEI. That's why you have to do it manually. So kaya wala pong stop loss sa market natin. Kadora bago, hi Sir Lloyd, ilang percent po ba bago natin masabi na weakness from the resistance? Number one, weakness, tinuturo ko ito sa Bollinger Band. If ever it closes inside the Bollinger Band, that's weakness already. This is a very strong momentum for SMPH, but this one closed inside the Bollinger Band. Ito po yung lesson ko sa Bollinger Band. If ever it closes inside, that's a weakness, right? So, this would have been a sell signal already kasi patapos na yung momentum na yan. Number two is if the next candlestick closes lower than the previous candlestick, that's a weakness right there. That's already making a resistance, so you have to sell that already. That's already a sell signal right there. But sell half nyo lang kasi pwedeng magkamali tayo at dumiretso pa yan sa taas. So at least you're still in the trade. Right? It's still you're still winning. Very good question, Gado. Floor Tagud, hi Sir Lloyd, FB please. Plan to adding more. Let's check out FB in a while. But anyways, unahin ko po muna yung question sa topic natin ngayon. Do you guys use any indicators other than VWAP from Praveen? I don't use VWAP actually. I use Bollinger Band support resistance trends. RSI, right? I tend to use simple technical analysis. You don't have to complicate your trading. Harold Kumar, sir, pag sumali sa seminar nyo, pwede makapag-open ng 2Trade Asia for 5K. Yes, I'm talking to them about that, but I don't see any reason bakit nila hindi bibigay yan and still the promotion period naman. So, nag-aantay lang ako na reply sa kanila ngayon. But most probably, yes. Gary Boy Gulmats, I'll shout out about it later today pag nag-confirm na sila. Right, Gary Boy Gulmatzer FB May Buntag. Right, we'll talk about that. CHP sir, time to ba mag-sell ng MBT and SECB? Yes, it's showing us weakness, so sell half na. Sir, good morning please. I want to greet my beautiful madam sa Silpange na avid follower mo. Wow, good morning sa inyong dalawa. Vincent G14 and Cecil Pange. Right. DOW recovered late yesterday, so not too negative, I think, from Kaido Ring. Yes, that's very good. Sir ECP, good morning, Sir Lord, watching from Dubai. Sir, ano ibig sabihin nyo na magandang price yung mababang price? Ano ibig sabihin yung magandang price or yung mababang price? Okay. Check out the fair value ng company. Meron si call niyan. If ever mas mababa pa sa fair value ang presyo, that means that's a good price, right? Mura pa siya sa overall value niya talaga. Dong J, sir, di kayo nakapag-seminar nung simula ka lang sa stock market? Sino po mentor nyo nung nagbago pa kayo at pinapanood nyo sa YouTube? Ang mentor ko is taga dito sa Cebu, right? Ayaw niya magpa-name, so I won't name him. But yeah, meron ako mentor, good traders here sa Cebu. Meron ako ngayong magiging cousin-in-law na broker, so also a good trader. I'm gonna be featuring him once na meron tayong final na final na information about the short selling. Right, he's gonna be one of our guests here. Magto-talk tayo about short selling. Ano yung mga kailangan gawin para ma-allowed kayo mag-short sell. I'm gonna introduce him to you one of these days. And sa YouTube, si Trading 212, right? I have been watching Trading 212 also. Alright, good morning sir, newbie, pakicheck po naman yung CHIB kasi yung double bottom, okay na po bang pasukin? Thanks, God bless. Alright, so I guess wala nang question sa topic natin ngayon. Ano po ang timeline indicator for investor, swing trader, swing trader, etc.? Is it 1 day or 1 minute chart? I always watch the 1 day chart if I'm a position trader and if I'm an investor. Right? Too noisy kasi yung mga short term na charts. Right? For the short term, yes, baka mag-uptrend siya sa short term, pero yung overall trend niya, makikita mo on the daily charts. Right? So, hindi mo makikita sa short term chart yan. Mahirap tingnan kasi masyadong magalaw sa short term charts. Cecil Pange, thank you so much Sir Lloyd, good morning, nakikinig lang ako ng live mo, busy right? Si Cecil, ikaw ba yung ginrate kanina? Sir, yung profit, yung taking profit advisable din po ba for long-term investments? Yes, I have a video about what are the investment strategies. Meron doon advanced cost averaging technique. Ito yung habang uptrend, maglalagay ka ng pera. If it breaks the uptrend, then you can sell at the very least half and then antayin mo ulit magsimula yung trend para you can use that money to buy more. You can do that. It's a much more efficient way of investing. Nako, parang magre-red sa MBT. Saan nakita yung fair value, sir? If you have Call Financial, you can check out the fair value. Let me open my call if I can. Alright, so this is Call Financial. If you have Call Financial, I'll try to log in. Alright, so if you have Call Financial, right here, just go to Research and then Fundamentals. Research and then Fundamentals and then Investment Guide. Right? Dito sa investment guide, this call FV is the call fair value. Right? For example, si BDO, 127. Kaso nga lang, kahit mahal na siya, nakabuy pa rin kasi ang ganda ng takbo ni BDO ngayon. But usually, ito yung makikita ninyo. For example, si China Bank, 36 yung fair value niya, 27 ang price niya ngayon. So, maganda ang presyo niya. East West, 16, 11, Metro Bank 93, buy pa rin si Metro Bank 74, but these are yung call rating, buy, hold, this is best for investors, okay? Wala tong technical analysis, this is just basing on the fair value, right? Pero makikita nyo po dito, like SecB 206, 161 lang presyo ni SecB, so napakamura po ni Security Bank. ABS-CBN, one of the most undervalued stocks, halos 50% yung undervalue niya. Fair value is 41 peso, per current price niya is 19 pesos lang. So dito mo makikita kung ang current price niya is mura lang or mahal. So yun yung titingnan ko. That's my second bias. And then lastly, ang last bias ko is ang technical analysis na. Hindi porket mura siya, ay bibilhin ko na. What if downtrend pa, di ba? So, yun. Those are my bias. So that is call fair value, right? That is fair value using call. Right, so let me go back to everyone. So yan, 9.05 na. So I'm gonna go now to my, what you call this, to my picks. I'm just gonna go to my, to the last comment, si Abernano. Tamang-tama ang topic. Yan, may buntag, si HP Palihog, right? Unahin ko lang muna, guys, yung yung picks ko ngayon. So, my pick, number 1 pick for today, ISM. I've been waiting for this higher low. So, this is a confirmation na si ISM hindi siya downtrend po. Right? We have a higher low right there. So, this is a good signal for ISM. Sa mga gustong bumili kay ISM, this is a good opportunity. This support has been holding on for 3 days, 1, 2, and 3. That's already a good support for ISM. If you want to test it out, please wag po kayo mag-all in. You can test out the support. Mamaya na po kayo magdadagdag pag uptrend na. Right? The trend is your friend. You have to learn that. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. Hindi pa po uptrend yan. Most probably here, but we need one more confirmation because we are seeing lower highs then. So if ever test buy here, if it goes further down, at least test buy lang ginawa ninyo kasi pag further go down yan, you can always buy more at the bottom pag nag-bottom naman yan, right? So ISM, just buy, test buy. If ever mag-uptrend, dun lang kayo magpa-buy more. But I'm recommending ISM now. That's a good entry point for ISM. Pwede po may makatingin ng projected opening price ni ISM because I haven't opened my other my ports as of the moment. Si OR naman guys, nag-Bollinger Band trigger na, and this is a good signal for OR. Ang ganda ng technical analysis. We did spot OR here. Meron tayong what do you call this? We do have a divergence here. Hindi pala divergence, pababa pala. Right? So not really a divergence. Ito lang, the support right here is considered a divergence, right? Pa sideways yung support. Support is right here. Right, sideways, pero impression niya at this point, which is right here, and the other support is much higher. So that's a divergence right there. And then Bollinger Band is very constricted. Yan, nag-Bollinger Band trigger na. You can try a, what do you call this? A breakout strategy kay OR, pero most probably pataas na yan. If you don't want to use a breakout strategy, you can wait for a retracement. But yun ang problema, hindi natin alam kung magre-retrace yan kasi overall, napakaliit pa rin ang risk ninyo. Let's check out your risk. If you use MA20 as your support, number 2, ay mataas pala. So yeah, breakout strategy lang muna. Right, breakout strategy if you wanna consider getting in OR. OR is a very good company. Ang ganda na improvement niya ngayon. Ito yung presyo niya noon na hindi pa siya holdings. Ngayon holdings company na po siya. Ang dami niya na pong projects into energy, mining pa rin, and they are one of the best mining companies here in the Philippines. They've been very compliant. So walang problema sa mining ni OR. There it is. It's starting to go up already. So, pwede nyo pong pasukin yan si OR. PA, right? Pacifica, right? Good volume yesterday, right? Good volume. Kaso nga lang, nag-sustain na lang siya sa resistance niya. I think this is gonna go up today, si PA, because of this volume. And then, that breakout, hopefully, this is already the retracement. That happened also within the day. Retracement, so with the volume, I think PA is gonna go up anytime soon. So, pwede nyo pong gamitin ang breakout strategy for PA para at least maliit po yung risk ninyo for PA. Next up is Vulcan. Yan, si Vulcan. Nag-breakout po si Vulcan. You can use a breakout strategy for Vulcan. This is a good confirmation for it. Yan, use a breakout strategy for Vulcan if gusto nyo pong pumasok kay Vulcan. Right? Very good developments for Vulcan. Magiging converge na sila. That's a much better price for Vulcan. Next is Tech, right here. Tech, we have an engulfing pattern, right? This is good. This is the second engulfing pattern after this one. This is the stabilization, and we have a good support already. Pasukin niyo po si Tech, right? This is already a good bottom, right? -3 siya from the support. So, you can bargain if you want to, but overall, napakaganda po nito. Look at the divergence. Pa-sideways po yung support, but the RSI is going up. So this is gaining momentum already at this secondary bottom, engulfing and another engulfing. So that's a good signal. Right. So Tech po, right? One of my recommendations for today. Right, sila ABG lumipad na, ayoko na yan. Right. So those are my picks for today. Let's check out PSEI. PSEI naman. Right, so PSEI, we are still at the retracement levels, so we can't really tell. Baka mag-consolidate lang sa PSEI if it goes down. So, no need to be aggressive as of the moment. If your stocks are hitting resistance, yes, you have to sell half at least. Right, just sell half at least. And then, para pag tumuloy-tuloy man sa taas, you can, pwede, you're still in the trade. Right, so, we're seeing weakness sa PSEI as of the moment. So, antayin lang natin yung bounce ulit ni PSEI. We really can't tell if magbabounce siya today, especially it's a Friday. After this very strong rally, baka mag-profit take ang mga tao for PSEI. So, stay light po. Huwag masyadong maraming muna ilalagay. And then, take profits if you have to, if may nakikita kayong weakness and resistances sa mga positions ninyo. Alright, so I'm gonna go now sa mga questions, sa mga queries ng mga tao, mga hinihingi po nilang charts. Right? So, yan. Excuse me muna. Yan. I had to get a breather. Wala tayong advertisement dito ngayon eh. So, tuloy-tuloy po lagi yung discussions natin. Walang advertisements. Right? APX, right? APX somehow is hirap pasukin, right? We have price action pababa, undecided the market, volume slow. So hard to tell right now. Baka mag-retrace muna and then bounces, right? So I can't call APX right now, but if you really want to enter APX, you can use a breakout strategy. Hindi naman breakout to, hindi naman resistance yan. Right? Really hard to tell right now. Right? Sa APX, ang hirap po eh. Right? But overall, yung risk ninyo dito, from the support, medyo high risk din. It's hard to call. This is very hard to call. But overall, yung volume niya, if you tell me I don't want it right now kasi pababa naman yung price action niya, hindi kahapon mas bababa yung resistance, the volume is down, so baka mag-retrace muna before continuing. Meron tayong engulfing dito, so we'll just wait for it to stabilize before we really wanna get in. APX. Next up is PX po. Alright, PX, right, Felix Mining. Bumaba yung volume, but this is good. Baka mag-retrace. Pag nag-retrace yan, that will be our entry point. Ang ganda na ng galaw ni PX. We have a short-term divergence here. Pababa ang presyo, but buying is already happening. Pataas naman yung RSI. So, we have a small-term divergence here. Let's wait for the retracement before we wanna get in kay PX. Maganda naman yung numbers na PX. Ay, hindi pala. Negative 95 yung third quarter niya. So, that was the reason why bumababa si PX. So, konting ingat lang muna kay Felix. Overall naman, maganda naman yung niya. Maganda naman yung divergence niya dito. But kaso nga lang, in the middle of it kasi naglabas ng negative ito eh. So, ito yung sinasabi ko, fundamentals, not looking well. So, I don't really want to trade these kinds of companies. So, PX, ingat lang muna kay PX. PXP, alright, let's check out PXP. Ayan. So, bumabagal yung pag-akyat niya. So, let's wait for PXP to retrace and bounce before we wanna get in. We're already out of the position there. So, wag nyo po munang pasukin. Antayin nyo lang po yung retracement if gusto nyo pumasok kay PXP. AEV naman. No, not ABE. AEV. Alright, AEV. So, AEV, nagsa-sideways but price action is doing well. We have a resistance right here. Dito at this area. So, hard to tell. We can wait for it to reach MA20, or if ever hindi siya mag-reach na MA20, just wait for the breakout if you wanna get in AEV. As of the moment, medyo mataas na. We've been recommending AEV dito sa baba and lumilipad na siya. So, that's the consequence of trying to chase it at the top. So, antayin lang natin. We have a resistance kasi eh. So, AEV. Wait for the breakout or wait for it to reach MA20 and bounce before you wanna get in AEV. CEW naman, East-West. Right, East-West, yun, good job sa mga pumasok kay East-West dito sa baba. Congratulations, but we are seeing weakness right now, so sell half muna kay East-West. Antayin po natin yung retracement ng East-West. I don't want to recommend it right now kasi nasa taas na si East-West. Next is nickel. Right, nagtatanong about nickel. Right, so nickel naman, bakit may linya dito? I don't remember. Kanina sa discussion natin. Right, so nickel, volume is pababa rin naman yung sell volume. So, just wait for nickel. For safety purposes, just wait for nickel to do a breakout. Ang hirap sabihin ng nickel right now. Ang price action niya pataas naman, so that's good at the very least. So just wait for nickel to do a breakout before you wanna get in nickel if gusto niyo po pumasok kay nickel, okay? Ayan, sa nickel. Alright, next is CHIB. CHIB. Ayan, si CHIB. Uy, maganda yung bottom ni CHIB, diba? I did recommend CHIB yesterday. Nag-selling siya pero maliit lang volume ng selling. This is a good divergence. Tinanggal ko lang si CHIB ngayon because nagpula siya kahapon. I really always wanna recommend it pag nag-green na. Right? The other day nag-green kasi siya. So I recommended it sa mga nakapasok na. You're still holding kasi this is okay. We have an engulfing pattern here. This is your support right here. So, you're still holding kasi andyan pa naman yung support. So, wait for the bounce. If this bounces today, then you can get in again for CHIB. Sa mga pumasok kahapon, your support is holding, so no problem. Just wait for it. Hindi naman lilipad yan kaagad din. Hindi naman natin mahuhulaan kung lilipad kaagad yan. Shell PH. Right, let's check out Shell PH. Engulfing, and then we have volume starting to kick in. Right, this is good. Pero ang RSI niya, right, okay naman. Let's check out your risk if you want to get in Shell PH. Right, we are at negative 4% away from support. Try to bargain for Shell PH if you want to get in. Mag-bargain lang po muna kayo. Kasi missed opportunity na yan. Right, just wait for the next higher low if ever gusto nyo pong humabol talaga. Right, just wait for the retracement as much as possible or try to bargain sa baba. Get in near that support as much as possible. For sure, Shell PH Maxes. We talked about Maxes kanina. Right, I really want Maxes to wait for it to break out before I really want to get in Maxes. IRC naman. Si IRC, kamustahin natin. Nagsusupport si IRC. Let's wait for the bounce before we wanna get in IRC. Si MRC, hindi ko po nakikita yung good news daw eh. May good news daw si MRC. Yung edge.psc.com.ph ko ayaw gumalaw. MRC. Yon. Disclosure. Tingnan natin yung disclosure ni MRC. Change in shareholdings. Ito. Initial statement of... Wala naman. Statement of changes. Principal offers. Shareholdings and principal officers. Wala naman siguro. Wala namang ano to. Wala namang... Uy, ito. Baka ito. Material transaction. Right? This is what I usually look for on disclosures. Right, so updates on the Memorandum of Understanding executed with two liquefied si MRC is gonna be partnering with China for the LNG companies. This is very good, right? This is very good for MRC. Let's check out MRC again, the chart. Right, so MRC, yan. So use a breakout strategy pag nag-breakout si MRC today. Most probably will do a breakout. Hindi ko lang sinasabi na magbe-breakout. Most probably. So, if you see a breakout, then that will be your entry point. Ang ganda. Napaka-stable ng price ni MRC. That news is gonna just be lifting out again. So, check out MRC today, guys. Right, pag nag-breakout yan, use a breakout strategy when you enter MRC. Right, next up, si STR. Yan, si STR. Naalala ko yun. Nabasa ko pala yung news kahapon. Nakalimutan ko lang. Star Malls, STR. We're hitting a resistance. So, konti ingat muna kay STR. This is a lower high. So, we're expecting the return muna kay STR after this massive movement. So, antayin muna natin. Matutulog muna yun si STR after that strong move. Antayin natin yung next entry point natin. Wala pa tayong next entry point. APX. Yan. APX. Yeah, we talked about APX already. Next up is ECP. Ito, si ECP. Guys, si ECP, masyadong high risk na ito. Right, we're seeing lower highs. So, kontingat muna kay ECP. Right, we have a doji right here. If you can see this pattern, grabe ang pattern ni ECP. Let me go full screen. Right, pattern ni ECP is this one right here. We have a collision of an uptrend and a downtrend. Right, so this is a flag pattern after a climb. Nagpa-flag pattern siya. So, wait for it to do a breakout before you wanna get in ECP. Alright? Pag nag-breakout si ECP, yes, pwede nyo pong pasukin yan. Next up kay ECP is TBG. Not TBG. Oh, TBGI. Alright, TBGI. Ayan, si TBGI naman, good volume. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Hindi ko muna inano si TBGI because we are hitting a resistance right here. But with the volume, I think this is gonna break out also. Pero, antayin nyo po yung breakout, right? Don't trade what you think. I don't trade what I think. I always trade what I see. Pag nakita ko na yung breakout, dun ko pa iti-trade, right? Hindi ko papasok kung I think it's gonna break out, right? That's wrong trading. So, antayin nyo po yung breakout kay TBGI. Use a breakout strategy once you get in. RRHI. RRHI. Ayun. RRHI. RRHI. Antayin po natin yung bounce ni RRHI. Pag nag-bounce yan, that will be a good entry point for RRHI. That will be a divergence right there. So far, wala pa, right? And the market is going red. So, konti ingat lang. And there's a very solid resistance here kay RRHI. So, just avoid that resistance as much as possible. Get in on the bounce for RRHI. Antayin nyo po yung bounce ni RRHI. SCC, right? Si SCC, semi-rara. Yan, semi-rara. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Dati, I did recommend SCC on a breakout. Pero hindi siya nag-breakout. I thought it was gonna break out at this point right here. It kissed the resistance. Yung volume paakyat naman. But I told you, antayin niyo po yung breakout. Don't trade what you think. Trade what you see. Kasi pag hindi nag-breakout yan, look at what happened to SEC. Right? But the volume of selling is getting higher. So, antayin po natin yung bounce ni SEC before we wanna get in. We have this support right here. So, anytime soon, baka mag-bounce na yun si SEC. Right? So, yun. Timing yung ano niya, ang question ninyo, yung request ninyo na stocks. Nakikita natin yung sinasabi ko. Right? For Bloom naman, here's a Bloom. Right? Nag-breakdown si Bloom eh. Hindi nag-sustain yung breakout niya eh. So, stay away from Bloom lang muna. Right? Stay away from Bloom. Nagbalik siya sa baka bumalik ulit ito sa baba si Bloom. So, stay away lang muna. SM. Alright, so SM, doing a retracement. Ito yung weaknesses na sinasabi natin. So, dapat nag-sell lang muna kayo. Starting to form a support. But the best entry point for SM is this uptrend right here. It's a slow uptrend, but yeah, very good uptrend pa rin overall. So, get in near that line as much as possible kay SM. So, iwas lang muna. FEN naman, si FEN. Alright, si FEN. Desara FEN. Alright, we have a good divergence here for FEN. This might be a good bottom already, right, for FEN. Right, look at the RSI. Right, ang ganda nito. Right, so FEN starting to show good volume. Ito lang ang talagang naano ko sa bias ko. Right, price action wise, tignan natin price action wise. Yeah, good price action wise. If you wanna bottom pick FEN, ang ganda naman ng price action niya. Pababa yung presyo, still we have that divergence right there. So you can try to bottom pick FEN, right? Price action lang. What I don't want to recommend this, especially para sa mga newbies. At yeah, if you are looking at FEN, maganda yung price action niya, pwede ka mag-try na mag-bottom pick for FEN. Right? That is looking good right there. Next up is ISM. We talked about ISM already. Vulcan, right? Si Vulcan nasa peak ko ngayon. We already talked about Vulcan. MRC, FGen. Ito si FGen. Pa-uptrend ng pa-uptrend. Ito, may linya pa nga si FGen kasi we talked about FGen. Just get in that uptrend as much as you can. Dito pa lang, sinasabi na natin si FGen. Nagtuloy-tuloy na si FGen. Right? So, it's already high risk right now. So, iwasan niyo po na si FGen. Wait for it to go near that uptrend line again and mag-bounce before you wanna get in. STI. Kamustahin na natin si STI after the strong move. Yan, nagre-resistance talaga si STI. So, as of the moment, I don't want to recommend STI. Maliliit ang volume. It might retrace. Let's wait for it at MA20, si STI. Tugs, right? Si Tugs, wait for the bounce. Antayin na natin yung bounce ni Tugs. Si Ma naman, right? Si Ma, uptrend si Ma eh. Right? It did break out yesterday. Right? But this is what you need to look out for. Right? Pataas ang presyo. Resistance, but look at the RSI. With my lesson sa inyo guys about RSI divergence, kunin ulit natin yung RSI cheat sheet. So may hawak na Ma, stay away na. Let me zoom in. Right, screenshot nyo na lang, pati yung mukha ko para makita ninyo. Right, resistance are going higher, but RSI resistance is going lower. That is a bearish signal. So, konting ingat muna kay Ma. Let's go to Ma's chart ulit. Right, so para mas maklaro ninyo, use the line graph and then I'm gonna remove the Bollinger Band. Ito, pataas ang presyo right there. And then, ang RSI pababa. That's a bearish signal. So, konting ingat po dyan kay Ma. Right, I don't think makakover ko na po lahat. It's already 9:25. Pasensya na po, right? But I hope I was able to give you a lot of insights today. Pasensya na po if hindi ko pa masasagot lahat. Don't worry, meron tayong chat room. Just join the chat room dito. Marami pong gusto pong tumulong sa charting dito. Join the chat room, download Discord, and then dyan sa video description, meron pong Discord link group dyan. That's the invitation link. Click on that and makapasok po kayo dito right away. This is free. This is very useful para especially sa mga newbies, right? Join our chat room. This will help you a lot in return. Right? So, that's it for today. It's a Friday, so konting ingat sa trades. PSEI is still very shaky. We don't know if it's gonna bounce or gonna go down further, but nothing to worry about, right? But so, with that, knowing that, and it's Friday, stay light on your positions. Huwag masyado malaking pera ilalagay, right? Huwag muna mag-all in kasi hindi pa natin nakikita talaga yung foreign investors kicking in. Pag pumasok na yung mga foreign investors na yun, sabayan nyo po yung pera nila. Right? Lagyan nyo malaking pera din yung mga blue chips ninyo. But as of the moment, wag muna. Right? So, I'll see you again next week, Monday. Enjoy the weekend. Seminars, December 29, December 16 sa Butuan, Manila, December 29. Send me a message so I can give you the details. Tonight and tomorrow, meron pa ako sa mga hindi makaka-join ng mga dates na yon. Online seminar po wherever you are in the world. Pwede ko po yung maturuan. Just send me a message. Right? So that's it for today. As always, let's get rich together. Enjoy the weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.